while you're thinking about, like, stepping out and being more fiery and stuff like that, it's going to be, your brain's going to be like, how's the best way that I can do this? Because, we're brainiacs of the zodiac, right? Not that anybody else is, stupid. And that's not what I'm trying to say, but that's just how Virgos work. And I'm going to be like, what's the best way to go have the most fun, the most efficient fun? Virgo, welcome to your January 2023 general reading. I almost said love reading because of, habit. These dudes sometimes turn into love readings. I'm finding that a lot of them are, so, whatever happens. So, we're going to do this. We're going to start with an oracle card, and then we will proceed with a Celtic cross, which we'll then clarify as well. So, you're in for a long reading today. Long reading. Happy 2023. So, let's see what's going on for January 2023. Which deck are we using? Which oracle deck? We are using... I need to settle. Okay, here we go. For Virgo. Here we go. We're using the Rebel deck, okay? So the Rebel deck is kind of a tongue-in-cheek and, kind of slap you in the face kind of deck. I kind of like that stuff. Because it just slaps you with, like, the truth and all that good stuff. So let's see what the overarching energies are for... My candle already burnt out. It was really low, but... yeah. We're going to relight this here. This is really good. This is the Raven and the Rose. It's soy wax candle, dragon's blood. So good. So... it's actually made by a friend in Maine. Get off of there, kitty. Excuse me. This cat of mine thinks he's, an explorer. Okay. It's a giant flame. Can you see that? Look at how big this flame is here. It's like huge. Anyway. As I was saying. Yeah. Here we go. What's going on for Virgo? 2023, January, please. What's going on for Virgo? Show me Virgo. Sun, Moon, and Rising. Here we go. Some good shit is about to happen. Don't let your issues fuck it up. This is what I like about this deck. Please excuse me, I'm getting over the flu. So I'm a little snotty and congested, but it's fine. So, yeah, so something good is about to happen here. Yay. And don't let your shit fuck it up. Good. So, Virgo I'm talking to knows that they have shit that will fuck things up all the time. I know my beautiful Virgo placements get in the way all the time. Yeah. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's happening, because something amazing is about to happen. I feel like you've been waiting for it. That's what I feel like. I feel like you've been waiting for it. Let's see what's going on. Show me Virgo, January 2023. Ooh, yeah, it does feel big. Holy smokes. January 2023, please. Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Be sure to check all three if you can. And any other prominent placements. All right. Wow. Okay, so the foundation, now usually I don't want to usually go with like multiple cards like this, but since it fell out the moment I went to go and try to get something here, we've got the Five of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and the Eight of Cups. It's like this realization that you're like, I'm sad and that needs to stop. That's what this says. It's like you finally realize, you're like, you know what, I'm kind of depressive, I'm kind of sad, I don't really feel that great, and you know what, I need to stop that. I need to change that. You need to walk away from those depressive cups, right? So, let me mix these up here so I can split the deck. But yeah, so it's like walking away from whatever it is that's making you sad. Whatever it is that's making you sad. There is something making you sad. It could be just you. You know what I mean? Like this says, you know, your issues could be getting in the way, right? But the thing is that generally, it's usually caused by something externally that you're expressing and you have expectations about, that you shouldn't have expectations about. That's usually the source of the pain. And as much as I hate to admit that too, because we all do. We all hate to admit that. Pain sources are from expectations that have not been met. And we as, you know, Virgos or, you know, people with major Virgo placements, you place expectations, high expectations on people. High expectations. You expect them to be just like you. And you find out they're not. So you're like, I'm gonna be walking away from how I feel about this. As far as like the sadness part. What's making this hard? We've got the Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles popping out here, showing us that you're having a hard time making the choice to do this. You're like, well, what else am I supposed to do? Well, live your life, really. Live your life and be happy with it. Be happy with other things. You know, if something's not making you happy, go do something that makes you happy. If video games make you happy, great. If sewing makes you happy, fantastic. If going and collecting rocks in the creek, you know, that kind of thing. Do what makes you happy. And if someone is in the way of you doing what makes you happy, get them out of your way. Let's see, what's in your head? Four of Wands. So you've got a connection with a person in your mind. It's like you want to celebrate with other people. It's like you want to have a direct connection with someone. It's not like a Three of Cups type feeling. It's like I want to have someone who's regular that I trust. Because the Four of Wands has to do with two people coming together and making like a connection between the two. And making a long-term connection. So this can be friends, this can be a long-term relationship, romantic relationship, whatever. But you're thinking, you're like, you know, I have this connection and I want to enjoy myself in a connection. So I can't really tell if you're single or if you're taken or if you're upset with your current thing. We're going to find out because we're going to clarify, right? But you may be getting ready to prepare yourself to put yourself out there. You may be getting ready. This does have a feeling like that. Like you're just like, dude, I am tired of playing, you know, doing the pity party thing. It's like I'm tired of doing the pity party thing. I'm tired of sitting in my house sulking, watching Netflix, getting fat, you know, that kind of thing. I need to go out there and actually do something with my life and enjoy myself, because you know what? There's a lot of people that hide in their houses nowadays and they avoid people. If anything's changed in the last few years, it's how people avoid people now. It's sad. It's sad. We need to get out. We are social beings. And so I know a lot of us, some people aren't, just personality-wise aren't. And if that's you, this may not be you. But, yeah, you're looking to get out. What's in your gut? We have the Moon. Yeah, it's like you're not being seen. You're not being seen and you're in the dark. And your gut's going, yeah, I'm not being... What I keep hearing in my head is I'm not being witnessed. I don't know if that matters for somebody. Maybe it does, but that's a weird way to look at it. It makes me think of church. I'm not being witnessed. But I feel like there's something deeper. We're going to find out what that is. There's something deeper, and it's under the moon. I feel like you're keeping yourself down under the moon, keeping yourself kind of hidden from view, that kind of thing. And your gut's going, hey, you're in here. This is where you are. You're in the dark. You are not showing yourself. And you're just like, but I'm not happy. It's like you're hiding in your hole while you were like sad. You're probably in the Virgo hole. I call it the Virgo hole. But the Virgo hidey hole. It's like you're just trying to hide everything, and you're just hide yourself. What's the passing energies? Queen of Cups. It implicates that there was a change as far as like, emotionally for you. There was a change emotionally where you went from a good space, a good emotional intelligence space, a solid emotional space, to suddenly you're like, I'm at a loss. I've got loss, and I'm sad, and I need to get away from this. I'm interested to see this. Okay, so what's the future here? Queen of Wands. Yeah, you're wanting to like step out, getting those wands going on here, because you've got it in your head with this Four of Wands. You're like, I want to step out and do something different. I'm tired of just playing the pity party. Yeah, it's just playing the pity party. And you want to step out, get things done. And like this Queen of Wands, I mean, she's got like sunflowers and stuff behind her. And she's active. She's active. It's like you're walking away from the cups and into the fire. You're walking away from the water and into the fire. Because you get this Queen of Cups here, and then you've got this, Five of Cups. You're like, man, I'm disappointed, and you're realizing that you're disappointed, and you're like, Eight of Cups, I'm walking away from this shit, and then you're moving into Fire Wands. That's what it's kind of like. So it's like getting out of your feels. Getting out of your feels. Let's see, what's the energy surrounding Virgo here? We've got the Three of Wands. See, more wands here. Three of Wands says, you know what? I see something out here, and I'm waiting for it. I see there's something out here for me, and I'm waiting for it. And I can sit here and wait for it with my wands burning. Because wands catch fire. It's all fire. With this Queen of Wands here, getting out and doing stuff and having a good time and whatever. And not really thinking about being in your feels anymore. Just don't even think about it anymore. That's what it's like. Unseen factors here. We have the Eight of Swords. I think this is where your issues kind of get in the way. As far as like what this was saying here, I think this is where your issues might get in the way here, because this is a mind that's trapped on its own within itself. It's kind of just like overthinking things, just like over analyzing and overthinking, and to the point where it's like analysis paralysis. That's what it's like. Analysis paralysis. So while you're thinking about like, stepping out and being more fiery and stuff like that, it's going to be, your brain's going to be like, how's the best way that I can do this? Because, we're brainiacs of the zodiac, right? Not that anybody else is, stupid. And that's not what I'm trying to say, but that's just how Virgos work. And you'd be like, what's the best way to go have the most fun, the most efficient fun? Yeah, that's what I think. Things like that. It's kind of ridiculous. It's kind of ridiculous when you're looking at it. And so the whole goal is to get out there and just do it. Any sort of enjoyment is better than none. Any sort of enjoyment and fun is better than none. And as you experience more and more, you're going to determine what you like. All right, so what's the hopes and fears? Look at that, Lovers. Oh, oh, oh. Now this could be, with this Lovers card here, it could be a total, like, life path change for you. I mean, this reading is a shift for sure. You are shifting. You're shifting gears. You're shifting from water to fire. Shifting from, all emotions to passions and drive. All emotions and I see like watery tears. That's what I see is watery tears to passion and fire and like, I don't give a fuck. Kind of one of those things. So that could be the fork in the road that you're taking and you're hoping for this, but at the same time, you're kind of scared of it. That's where this Eight of Swords comes in, where the issues come in because you're worried about it. I don't know how to do this, that kind of thing. You could also be specifically hoping for that lover's connection. Again, we're going to clarify, we're going to find out. Because we got this Four of Wands over here, and you had this Cups, and you have Wands, and disappointment and everything. So it may have to do with like a love disappointment thing too. So we're going to get some clarification, find out. What's the outcome? Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah, some really good grounded movement for you. So as an earth sign, the Knight of Pentacles is a good thing. Yes, it does mean baby steps, but it also means baby steps that are solid. Like none of this wobbly shit, when babies are just learning to walk, right? This is some solid baby steps moving forward. This is solid moving forward. It's not fast. It is quite slow, but you are taking steps at least. I like it. Okay, so let's get some clarification here with this. Whoa. I want to see this Five of Cups and this Eight of Cups. What is this? That's what I want to see. What's the Five of Cups and Eight of Cups? Realizing that you're being sad and depressive for like no reason. Look, Three of Swords popping up here. Being sad and depressive and you're just like, I gotta stop doing this. This is kind of what the feeling is. But I want to see why. Why is that here? All right, show me the Five of Cups and Eight of Cups here for Virgo, please. Show me. We have the Star and the Page of Pentacles. Okay. So you had a hope for some like new, this is the expectation. Okay. Remember I said earlier about expectations getting in the way? Yeah. This is the expectation. This was the hope here with that star. The hope, and here's the little thing that you expected. But now it's supposed to be just a little, like, tiny little thing. You weren't expecting a lot. And because you weren't expecting a lot, you're like, is it so hard? That's what it's kind of like. That's what this feels like. Is it so hard? I wasn't expecting a ton. I wasn't asking for a lot. And that's why you're disappointed. You were disappointed. And so now the thing is that you're like, okay, I was disappointed and that needs to stop now. Because you know what? How dare I expect that? What came out here? Seven of Swords. Yeah. It's like you were. It's like you're putting it away. You're putting it away. You're like, okay, no more with that expectation. I think that expectation is disappearing. Where you're just like, okay, I'm not going to expect anything from this anymore. Or at least as far as whatever it was you were expecting, you're not going to expect that anymore. You're just not. You're like, you know what? I'm sitting here being sad over something that I probably shouldn't be sad about. That's what it kind of feels like. All right, show me the Two of Pentacles here as the challenge. Oh, that's way too many cards. We have the World, Justice, Eight of Pentacles, the Fool. Yeah. Top two are what matter. Okay. Ten of Swords on the bottom. Yep. Okay. Yeah, so it's like accepting that it's over. Accepting that it's over. Accepting that it's never coming back. And it's like you weren't willing to see that, and you weren't willing to with this being the challenge. You notice that this guy is like holding up these two, pentacles right here, right? He's holding up the two pentacles right here. The thing is that there's a pentacle there that you need to drop. And you were refusing to drop it because you had those expectations, right? Because that's where this Page of Pentacles comes in with his little pentacle that he's holding on to. So, this right here is where you were refusing to drop it. The world justice, realizing that you needed to drop it. It is the right thing to let it go. And that's hard. That's hard for you. That's what's making it hard. All right, show me the Four of Wands here. What's this? Oh my God, we're already 20 minutes into it. Jesus Christ. Show me the Four of Wands, please, for Virgo. We've got the Fool and the Nine of Pentacles. Fool, Nine of Pentacles. So, what am I hearing with this? Taking a journey. Taking a journey with okay, here we go. So feeling like you're like, I want to just build my own life for myself. And that's the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles can build their own stuff. They have the capability. They have the skill. They have the confidence. They have all that stuff. And you're just like, I am really working on doing this for myself. I don't need anybody else. I'm going to build my own home. I'm going to build my own happiness, my own celebrations and stuff like that by myself. Okay. And it's like stepping out of your comfort zone to do that, So, give me one more, please. It's like, I'm going to handle this on my own since, you know what? I had these expectations. Come on. One more. Here we go. Yeah, it was a decision. King of Swords. It was a decision. I'm going to do this myself. And you know what? Fuck you. Kind of like that. That's what it feels like. That's what this feels like. And you're kind of, it's almost like you built a little bit of anger about it. It's like instead of being sad and mopey and whatever about it, now you're just like pissed. Now you're pissed and you're like, you know what? Now I'm just going to freaking show you that you're wrong. That kind of thing. Show me the moon, please. Let me reset my camera real quick, then we'll get to the moon. Okay, so show me the moon. Show me the moon, please, for Virgo. Eight of Swords and Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah, overthinking that pentacle. That pentacle. Like this little idea, this whole expectation, overthinking this, okay. Yeah, they're like, put it away. I just heard put it away, Jess. So maybe this is something I should be paying attention to, too. I don't want readings for myself. But, they're saying, yeah, put it away. Put away that expectation. Tuck it away. Under the moon. Because this is that little expectation. This is the overthinking it. Because that Eight of Swords is getting in the way. Show me one more, please. One more, please, for Virgo. It's good advice, though. Put away those expectations. My husband always likes to say, lower your expectations and amaze yourself. He has strong Virgo placements too. He's got more than I do. He's got more placements, but mine are more strong because mine's all in the first house. Come on. Show me one more. What else? There it is. And stand tall. 6 of Wands. See, more of these wands coming out. Stand tall. Stand tall and be like, yeah, you know what? Stand tall and confident. Like, put those expectations away. Stand tall and confident because you can do this. You can do this. That's what your gut's telling you. Okay. All right, so what's the Queen of Cups? Show me Queen of Cups, please. We've got the 5 of Wands and the Chariot. Some conflict. Some conflict in regards to your feelings, for sure. In regards to what your heart was feeling, and yeah, conflict in regards to what your heart was feeling and where it was going. Like, should I do this? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's happening. I have this expectation, though. You know, because that's in the passing energies. Not being sure. And it's like, now you've put down whatever expectation it was, and now you've picked up another thing. You know, you're starting to pick up those wands. Okay, any more? Yes, okay. We have 7 of Cups and the Moon. Yeah, and so you're just kind of lost and confused here. Lost and confused about what you were supposed to do. Lost and confused. You're just like, oh my gosh, I don't know what's happening. All right, and so what's this Queen of Wands? You're no longer in that space as of January. You will make that decision. You will drop those expectations, and you will handle it yourself. As kind of, you know, just to spite them. This could be whatever's going on in your life. It could be something having to do with, like, work, where they're like, you can't do that without my authorization. Well, I just did. You know, that kind of thing, right? Like you're expecting them to help you out with this project, and then finally you do. And so it's like you're doing something with a project, and it was supposed to be like a team project, right? Supposed to be a team project, and suddenly you're stuck doing everything, and there's this hidden expectation that you do everything because they think you're capable. And you are capable, but everything inside you is going, stop it. Why am I the only one to do this stuff? It's like you're arguing with it. Why am I the only one to do this? Which is true, which is valid. You know, I'd be pissed too. Shit. But it's like, you're like, fine, I will get it done. Fine, I will get it done. I'll find it's amazing. And you know what? Once I get this done up to my satisfaction and I have my way of getting out of here, I'm getting the fuck out of here. Because I'm going to use this to my benefit and make it a win for me. Not a win for you guys, but a win for me. That's what this is like. It's very much, it's a very, I'm not calling it may be a little bit of a spiteful kind of angry feeling, but it's that angry determination feeling. You're just like, oh, you're going to have this expectation on me? I'm going to show you how fucking amazing I am, and then I'm going to leave your ass in the dust. That's what this is like. Show me the Queen of Wands. Ooh, really? So Queen of Wands, we've got the Lovers and 2 of Swords. Interesting. Lovers and 2 of Swords. And this is like you're blocking like any sort of lover's connection. You're blocking it. You're just like, nope. Oh, Queen of Wands. Okay, here we go. So Queen of Wands, she's going forth and doing everything, like I was explaining to you. And this is the refusal to even look at the ideal situation that you could be in. That's what this is. It's like, I'm not going to be looking at my expectations that this be an ideal situation. The ideal situation that we work together. We work together on this. This is just me. Just me. And you know what? This ideal yes, you hope for an ideal situation here. Here's the Lovers again. You hope for an ideal situation, an ideal partnership with whatever this is. You hope for that, but at the same time, you kind of hope it doesn't happen, because you know what? Now you can prove to yourself that you're freaking amazing and get the fuck out, because of the fact that you're even questioning it in the first place, you don't belong there. I like that. Okay. Show me one more about this Queen of Wands. One more. Queen of Swords and Ten of Cups. You're like, I am in charge of my own happiness. I am in charge. This is directing. Look at how she's like holding her hands up. She's just like, that happiness is going this way right now. This chick is ruthless, this Queen of Swords. She is ruthless. And so this is where you're setting aside your emotions and you're going, I am directing this, and I'm getting this shit done right now. I'm getting it done, and I'm going to prove I can. And then when I do prove that I can, and I have, whatever. Wait, do my kids get off early today? Oh. Sorry, I saw a school bus go by, and usually when I see the school bus go by, that means the high school kids got out. And I was like, oh no, it's like 11 o'clock in the morning. Is today an early release? Because tomorrow's when the winter break starts. And so I'm like, oh no. So I had to call the school. Make sure that I didn't miss something on the calendar. Oh my goodness. Anyway, so you are 100% taking control of your life. That's what you were doing. Taking control of your life, and you're like, I'm going to do this. It's like, you know what? I have been challenged. I'm going to take it. And then when I can run with it, I'm going to. All right, show me the Three of Wands, please. Show me Three of Wands. Show me the Three of Wands, please. The energy surrounding Virgo, please. Show me Three of Wands. I have a cat who's getting mad that I keep kicking him. Sorry. It's like, I'm sorry, kitty, but you're at my feet. All right. So, Three of Wands, there we are. We've got the Knight of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, so you're finally like opening up to putting in the work to get this done. What you're doing is you're seeing a new outcome. You're seeing a new outcome. You're seeing a new way of being, where it's like, if you're going to have this expectation on me and I have to do it all by myself, and this could be like in a marriage, it could be in a work situation, whatever. If I'm expected to do everything on my own, fine, I'm going to freaking do it because I can. I'm perfectly capable of doing that. But you know, at the moment that I make it so that I don't need you anymore, I'm kicking your ass out. That's what it's like. So you're opening up to the change. You're opening up to putting in the work. Opening up to that. Let's see here. Anything else about that card? About that Three of Wands here? What else? Anything? You guys are getting weird about it. Come on, show me. Excuse me. Judgment and Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like deciding to take this, day by day, step by step, and make the move. Make the movement. Yeah, because like the outcome is Knight of Pentacles. So you're deciding to move forward with that plan. I'm going to do this on my own. Okay, now we switch decks. Okay. They're like, don't let your issues get in the way. That's where this Eight of Swords comes in. Overthinking it too much. Why are you being weird? Show me the Eight of Swords, please. Eight of Swords. There we go. Okay. Show me Eight of Swords. That was quick. 3 all at once. We've got Queen of Wands, Knight of Swords in the Chariot. Yes. So try not to overthink too much about what you're doing here, because like here's the Queen of Wands. This is what you are turning into, right? This is being, you know, in your most fiery self, and you're just getting it done, right? This is the taking action to be this, but taking action with the Knight of Swords towards where your heart is going, where your heart is drawing you to. Your heart is pulling you. Your heart is pulling you. Show me the Lovers here. Hopes and fears. You hope for the ideal situation. You hope for the ideal, you know, agreement. At the same time, you fear it. Look at that, Eight of Pentacles. You know, yeah, would like to have equal people working on it. Eight of Pentacles. You can put in the work and they can put in the work if it would be consistent. Show me more about the Lovers, please. What else? Whoa. We have the King of Cups, Seven of Swords, and the Moon. Okay. Yeah, but you have a lot of distrust. So like you have the Queen of Cups back here, right, in the passing energies here. So the thing is that this may be related to those same type of things. You have a lot of distrust towards that energy, towards that loving energy. Just like, I don't think this is ever going to work out like this. And it's like, in hopes and fears, you do want it to do that, but you're starting to tuck it down under the moon. That moon is popping up here. You're tucking it down. Boy, we have all these other cards that fell out too. Knight of Wands, Four of Wands, King of Wands, Strength, Two of Cups. Look at that. Wow. Holy shnikes. It could be a marriage where basically, you know, your person's expecting you to do all the work in it. You do all the work as far as like the house and the home, the kids, whatever, you know. They're expecting you to do everything because you're at home, even though you work out of the home. You're still working. But because you're at home, they have this thing that like you have all this time, you know, that kind of thing. And that's not actually the case. I don't have time to clean the whole damn house. You know, I don't have time to do all that stuff. And we should be doing this together, you know, shared responsibilities. You know, none of this whole, you know, woman takes care of the house or whoever. I'm just saying whatever, both sides, doesn't matter. But none of this one person takes care of it all. None of that. It needs to be shared. It needs to be shared. Two of Swords. Blocking that. Two of Swords, Nine of Wands. Yep, yep. No longer wanting to look at the old habits. Show me the Knight of Pentacles, please. Show me the outcome. Knight of Pentacles. Five of Wands and Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, fighting for your Ten of Pentacles. Your happy home that you are comfortable and feel safe in. You're fighting for it. You may be fighting against your current Ten of Pentacles too. So if you're already in a good situation, but the thing is that there's just disputes between you and your person, you're fighting the current Ten of Pentacles and the current routines that you guys are currently in, settled routines. The thing is that a lot of times these settled routines, they never change. You cannot change a person. Look at that, the Sun. Yeah, fighting for your son. Fighting for your happiness. It's the happiest card in the deck. You're trying to be happy. That's what you want. Happy, happy, happy. You're like, I'm not. And I don't know why. And the thing is that it's like you're realizing that it's my expectations on this that are why. I always think that it's going to change, and it doesn't. So let's see what messages from Spirit here, what we have for you. Messages from Spirit for Virgo regarding this reading, please. Ooh, almost. Messages from Spirit regarding this reading, please. Here we go. We've got choose people who treat you with dignity and respect. Well, ain't that the truth here? Choose people who treat you with dignity and respect. Equal treatment. Two-way street. Right? You've decided you've had enough. You've decided you've had enough. And now you're going to build your own Ten of Pentacles by yourself. You don't need anybody else to do it. Because you know you're fully capable. I believe in you. You can do it. Thanks for being here, Virgo. I do appreciate you. And so I hope you check out next week. There's going to be the 2023 yearly readings next week. So stay tuned for that. And I'll see you next time.